Hello, this is the Fjällräven Splitpack. I don't know what size it is because when I got it used. Someone had cut the label out on the inside. I think it's the Fjällräven Splitpack 30 because when I compare it to a 30 duffel bag, it's about the same size. Regardless, it's modest size and it's quite complicated. And I wish I'd been able to figure it out in my head before I bought it. Not that I made a mistake, it's a cracker, it's a really clever thing. I'm going to show you around it. Bear with me a second, I'll just get my breath. So, I just ran over. So, Fjällräven, the Swedish brand, you know those guys. The Arctic Fox. This is the G1000 material, it's super heavy duty. It's very, very tough stuff. This is the blue, I don't know what colour, what name they give the blue, but it's blue. And it's a travel duffel backpack with loads of weird and wonderful features. Let's have a go. I'm going to struggle with this, so you might want to just settle down and bear with me. Loads of weird features. So we'll start on the outside. Let's start this side. It's sort of a barrel shape, isn't it? Sort of like a barrel shaped duffel bag. And on one side, the side with the leather Snow Fox patch, is a zippered pocket. They're branded. No, hang on, it's YKK. Oh, it's not branded. Oh, that's unusual. So it's a YKK zipper, and it's got a pocket which is really big. Loads of room in there. Now, hang on. Bear in mind, if you stuff the bag full of stuff, full of things, it's going to bulge, making this pocket less, giving this pocket less volume to accommodate whatever it is. Plus, if you put, say, like an e-reader, flat thing in there, once the bag is full, it has a curve, a bulge to it. It's just something to think about because that pocket seems practical and handy when the bag's empty. Once it's full, it changes. So that pocket's on that side. On the other side, it has the G1000 stitching, it has the Swedish flag, and again it's got a zippered pocket, and this one is basically the same. So the same applies. Inside, there's no soft lining or anything. It's the same as the external stuff. It's sturdy. But yeah, just something to bear in mind once it's stuffed full of your belongings, the bag will bulge and those pockets will become a different place. On either end are these grab handles, and these are super sturdy. I can just imagine this bag trundling down the conveyor thing at the airport, and the baggage handlers just grabbing that and flinging the bag away. Those are great grab handles. Or if it's up in the hold of the bus or the whatever, the train, you can grab that easily and you can carry it. So you've got the bag. You don't need to put it on your shoulder or get yourself completely prepared as you're just shuffling through the train or whatever. You've got it with the grab handles. So there's grab handles both sides, 4 in total. Quite a lot of grab handles. Now, there's straps. Why is there straps? Because you can wear this as a backpack. Now, let's see if I can explain this. The shoulder strap is like a normal shoulder strap. Let's see if I can get this so you can see. It's got this sort of meshed padding like you get on a traditional shoulder strap. It's sort of shaped, it's sort of not quite straight, and you've got metal hardware for durability. Everything that needs to be is metal. So that is the strap, which if you if you cinch everything up and put the poppers all together, that's your duffel handle. It's a bit awkward because there's bits loose and the shape of it. I'm big, so I've got big hands. I've got a size. What gloves do I take? 10, and that's okay-ish for just manhandling the bag across the what do you call it? You know, where at the station, from from one platform to another. That's okay for manhandling. I wouldn't want to carry that for miles like that. But if you unpopper the straps, then you loosen them off, then it becomes a backpack. There we go. So those handles that we looked at, hang on, I've got this all twisted. There we go. Have transformed into shoulder straps. It's pretty good. It is pretty clever. And again, a bit like when I was referring to the grab handles, it's not going to be for hiking, hiking for 10 miles or 20 kilometres or whatever. It's for short bursts of having to carry it like that. I don't know. So you got off the train, you're going to go through the city to find your accommodation, and you can wear it like that. You might be it might be a bit uncomfortable. You might be a bit hot and sweaty. Who cares? It's handy. It's practical. It makes for a weird backpack, doesn't it? It looks a bit weird. Doesn't matter what it looks like, I suppose. That I think is genius. Really, really clever bit of jack of all trades type thing. So I'm cinching it back to be the duffel. So I'm putting everything back how it was, so that it shortens those shoulder straps and turns it back into a duffel bag with a hand. Actually, I could tidy those loose bits up. There we go. There, and it's back to a bag. Pretty clever. Hang on, the cleverness doesn't stop there. If you might want to pause, get yourself a coffee, come back, because we're going to go in the bag. How do you get in the bag? Well, you use zips, obviously, but the zips are massive. These things, have you seen those before? You can put your finger in, and really, I'm not sure why they exist, but they're cool. They're really good. Double zip, very important. So this is essentially some sort of travel bag, isn't it? So you can lock them together with a little padlock. I mean, it's not going to keep people from getting in, but it's a little deterrent. And these are double zip, so you can organise your zip wherever you want, middle, one end, whatever you want, and they zip all the way to the underneath. So it's fully open. Both sides do. So I'm gonna unzip the whole thing. So you're absolutely unzipped to fully open, and then you're fully open like this. So it's a clamshell design, I think they call it, and then it's like a traditional suitcase. You arrive at your accommodation, you plop this on the bed, and then you've got your little wardrobe. You can neatly organise everything in there, however you do things. Let's have a look at what these two compartments have, the features. How you organise it is kind of up to you. I'm going to sort of suggest what I would do. So this side, let's start with the one that's open. It's a big zipped, apologise for the dogs barking in the background. It's a big zipped compartment, not unlike you'd get in a traditional suitcase. And again, it's double zip, so you can organise yourself how you like. They're YKK zippers, and it opens completely. And inside is just a simple nylon, or it might be polyester, I'm not sure, but that sort of normal material. There's the tag that's someone cut out. That's it. That's it in there. Just one big compartment. Now, hang on. It's not quite just it. I'm going to close that side of the clamshell. On that side we've got another set of zips. Oof. Because it's got a mesh top. Can you see what's happened? So what could you do with that? Well, in there you could have, for example, all your clean clothes, and you could in here maybe have some travel documents or a notepad or even or a tablet. There's no computer sleeve or tablet sleeve in this bag, so this could do that job, and it's the whole thing. And again, double zip, so you can organise that little section however you wish. I think what the designers have gone for is providing you with all sorts of options and facilities, and you use it however you choose. That's that side. We're going to go this side. I'm going to flip it around. Now, ostensibly it's the same, except it doesn't have that double skin, so to speak. This just goes straight into the compartment. Can you see? So this is a meshed compartment, whereas the other one has that extra layer. So this goes straight into the compartment. It's double zipped, so it's still got that flexibility. And in here you've got a couple of extra little zippered pockets. So at one end you've got a zippered mesh pocket, and then on the side another little zippered mesh pocket. And apart from that, it's a big open space again. So you could maybe have your used dirty clothes in there, or your wet clothes, I don't know, whatever, however you do it, and it's flat like that. Pretty cool. What do you think? I think that's pretty clever. And then when you're ready to move on, when you need to go, you close it back up and zip it all back together, bearing in mind that when you do that, everything's going to sort of tumble about, so you want to make sure before you pack leave that everything is zipped into place. Another thing to bear in mind is the position of the, if you're going to wear it as a backpack, the position of the shoulder straps, and therefore where you're putting things in there in terms of weight. So you might have heavy stuff, boots, and you don't want to put them at the, well, I don't know how you like to have your backpack, but it's something to think about in terms of positioning of things. So I've finished my trip. I'm going to pack everything away. I've zipped everything nice and tidy. I go to these massive zippers, and then I zip it closed. Now there's no sort of tag to hold on to, and there's these, I suppose, but it's a little bit tricky to pull the zips. Like here, I'm being very picky, mainly because the zips are so sturdy, they're really chunky, so it takes a bit of effort to get them closed. And there we go. Whew. Oh, I didn't think I'd manage to show you around. I think I've covered everything. Yeah, I have. What do you think? It's weird, definitely weird, but it's dead handy. Oh, it's really good. Now, I use this in the summer. Went on a road trip, so it was full of everything I needed. I had it all organised. I had my clothes, I had my electronic gear, I had my EDC pouches, I had my wash bag, all neatly organised inside. That was really good. And then it was all zipped up nice and snug and tight. Chuck that in the car, go to where I'm going, get there, drag it out of the car, set up the tent, get this in the tent, open that up, lay it out flat, then I've got all access to all my stuff. I liked it. I think it's a good travel pack. It definitely has its limitations. For example, I would take an extra backpack if I were going hiking. I wouldn't hike with this. But apart from that, and the handles as duffel bag handles aren't superb. But as I said at the beginning, if for occasional use, lugging it about, you know, just transferring, hauling it from one place to another, it's got all the options. Not a review though. That's just my opinion. Your mileage may vary, but you've had a good look at it, haven't you? What do you think? It's pretty cool, isn't it? Right, let's do a bit of admin. I do watch reviews, knife reviews, EDC and gadget reviews. This is sort of EDC and gadget. Have a look around my channel. There might be other stuff that you like the look of. Have a watch of something on there. Like, comment, keep the comments nice. I would really appreciate that. And a subscribe would be awesome. There we go. Thanks guys. I'll see you soon.